Okay. Hello, everyone. Looks like we're live. Good evening. I'm Professor McCoy. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance II. And a blessed Advent to everybody. And a Christmas coming up, so let's get right into things. First of all, I should note, with Christmas coming up and the new youngest McCoy being, he needs practice sleeping. Um, I don't know how energetic I'll be tonight, so we'll see. I may wind up cutting out a little early, especially if Erica needs help with anything or anything like that. But we'll see. I'll give it a go, and we'll at least chat about stuff for a little bit, and I'll do some Henry being a bohemian thing. All right. We'll see how far we can get in this quest, at least. Certainly. All right. Actually, let's check real quick. Speaking of. Find the lost soldiers. Yeah, gotta go do that eventually, but let's do this. I have to untrack this one, I guess. Yeah, so I have to do this in a couple of days. Within the next 2 days, I think. This quest. Or no. Oh, no, it's not listed. That's a separate quest entirely. Within a couple of days, I have to do the quest with the recruiter? Not recruiter. The guy who wanted me to go help. Shake some guys down. Shake down the local village. But yeah, no, let's do the stalker, shall we? Mutt.
Truck.
Here. Check this out. Smell the shoe, buddy. Which, quite frankly, this shouldn't take that long. But, I didn't want to do any lollygagging. At least not yet. You'll forgive me if I don't walk through the mud. As much mud.
I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced. In the south, I saw a land without end, all covered in sand, hot and dry, with no fresh water. The people there call themselves the Lennies.
You go to, like, Sahara? Like, all the way down to Africa? That's interesting. Or is he talking about, like, Arabia?
What is it, boy? Is this where the shoe thief lives?
Yes, it is. I see a shoe. There's a cumin stuff. That's her shoe, all right. Chachan, huh?
That's Catherine's. So this is where the cumin who won't leave her alone lives. Good boy.
Hey, buddy. Good
So
morning.
it's you. You're the cumin that keeps bothering the black-haired bath wench. You'll leave her alone. Got it?
Mi van. Nem értem.
What are you on about? You don't understand a word I say, do you? Bathhouse. Das bad. Washing. Bathhouse wench. Woman. No watching. 9. Got that? Again?
Igen. Aha. A fürdőslány. Miért ne?
Hey, Grace.
Mire kütött bele az orrod? Igen. Szeretem.
Okay, so so this doesn't Henry speak a bit of Hungarian? I thought he went through some of that. I thought he started learning that due to that quest that we went on, that one drunken night. Or does he have to just drink way too much before he can speak Hungarian? I forgot. Anyway, Grace, yeah, holiday prep's going pretty well. We're not doing all that much this year, given the circumstances. We've been, honestly, we barely even have any decorations or anything. We just got we have a little LED tree, and that's kind of it. But we got all of our shopping and stuff. We're all set. We're gonna be spending Christmas over my parents' house. So big old, family thing. But yeah, otherwise, there's not too much. We're taking it easy this year, given that like a week and a half before Christmas, we had to spend the weekend in the hospital for joyous reasons. There was room at the inn, at least, thankfully.
She's scared. Oh, Sakra. It's like talking to a horse. Ah! Help! That man wants to hurt me! Help! Save me! Huh? Bathhouse woman? Afraid. You? Go away. Du Schwein. Nicht amor.
Mi van? Félt tőlem. De én ezt nem akartam. Hát jó. Rendben, akkor békén hagyom. Nicht amor.
See how easily we came to an agreement?
Okay, that was... Honestly, that went a lot better than it could have. So, alright, good. Excellent. Wonderful. Ah, Grace, you got the first one on Switch. Excellent. This game is a bit of a spoiler, I suppose, in that Henry doesn't die. Neither does Hans. Is this edible? No, I can't eat. I can't eat the food. Do I need to? No, I'm full. I'm good and full. All right, Catherine. You wanna just kind of hold that bucket of water for me for a little while while I delay here and talk to the chat. Good evening, Gibson. How you doing? Anyway, sorry.
I found the Cuman who was stalking you. He's called Chakan. I reckon you won't have any more trouble from him.
Oh, thank God. How did you convince him to stop?
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with someone like him.
And he understood? Have you learnt Cuman? Or did you explain it with your fists? And what about my shoes?
Here they are. Both of them.
Thank God for that. I was afraid I'd have to steal someone else's. And Henry?
What?
Thank you. You're a good man. I owe you one.
Aw, excellent. Wonderful. Okay, now we can go on our little quest to brutalize some peasants. You know, maybe we can help defend the peasants. I've been kind of thinking about this. So the idea of this quest is that we're going to a local village. We're going to shake them down for equipment, basically.
I'm sorry.
What happened?
For supplies for this whole army. Because, there's a big old army encampment here. And, yeah, we kind of do need, it kind of does need a good deal of supplies. So, what do we do about that? Well, one thing we can do about that is rob the local peasantry.
Have you seen Chakan recently?
I'm not his keeper.
Who am
Why?
I supposed to...
What about him?
I don't know. He's gone all strange.
Is it Savish?
He used to walk
Somebody
around
else.
like he was daydreaming with a silly smile on his face.
No.
But now, all the...
Hey, these are all certainly things we can talk about, and, though, ImSim suggests, philosophy of James Cameron's Avatar universe, which there is not much philosophy to it. It's basically just it's a really ham-fisted, early British colonialism, allegory, that's all. Is that. That's all I really have to say about Avatar. It's, I guess it's maybe another incident of the John Walker effect, making the bad guy look really cool. Maybe that's really kind of it. It's the only interesting thing I'm seeing. Like Quaritch with his new alien cat girlfriend is that's at least interesting.
Aw, you pooch.
Oh, good boy. Catholic Christmas traditions. I got some of those I can talk about. Again, some that we're not really planning on doing this year, but usually do, and I can yap about. Yeah, the upsurge in Catholic apologetics on Mormonism in the last few days. Yeah, that's been really cool, and I kind of want your input on it. I don't know if you saw either Joe Heschmeyer's debate or his afterward his after the fact discussion with Cameron Bertuzzi, or Trent Horn and his sort of simultaneous podcast discussion with that other Mormon apologist, neither of whose names I know, any of those. I'd love to get some of your thoughts on the matters, because it's got some inside information on the matter, and I thought both of them were fascinating, because I think that, in summary, it sounded like both Mormon apologists it sounded like they were arguing in bad faith, but I don't think they were. I think they were just making the kinds of arguments that someone arguing in bad faith would make. Just because that's kind of how, I don't know, that's how Mormon apologetics kind of has to work, or something like that. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, $6.99. The first game is on sale on Switch right now, $6.99. Excellent, fantastic deal, definitely worth getting. All right, let's see.
Well, I'm here. Should we go then?
Let's get going then, so we're back nice and early.
Okay, let's see how this goes, huh?
Here we are, youngster.
Ominous music, great.
Hoi charter Kierket! Mindenket!
Kifelé! Mozogsz, te nyomorult! Te is! Kifelé!
Come on, we don't have all day for this! Ne pozorojando così dödas alla kivas on parastal! Shut the fuck up over there! Fucking peasants. This requisitioning's a pain in the arse. Well then, old star. Have you got the supplies for the king, like we agreed? Hmm?
Here we go. This is a balancing act for Henry. Trying to figure out how to help these peasants.
Where did the men I sent in advance run off to? I just hope they're sleeping off the hangover from your friendly welcome.
Your men? Nobody was here.
God fucking damn it! Can't even rely on forward patrols anymore.
I probably killed them,
If I
frankly.
catch them, they'll hang. Kurva! What about the food for us? Flour, cabbage, meat, cheese, eggs, like last time.
We've got everything, just not as much as last time. We gave what we could, but we're living hand to mouth as is.
Then you better pray it's enough. The lad here will check it and load it onto the wagon. Got it?
Shouldn't we leave them something?
Why the fuck would we do that?
Nobody at the camp will notice a sack or two missing.
Though I'm sure you'll notice when I let you starve. Now come off it.
All right then. Where should I start?
The men will help you out.
None of that. I said the lad would do it. Tell your
great.
people to stay where they are so I can see them. We don't want anyone to get hurt, do we?
We definitely don't.
Tell him where to go so we got this over with.
Everyone is standing in front of their cottages. The biggest house in the village belongs to Fowl. Next to him lives Old Man Willow. And across from Willow, above the stream, is Smill's house. And mine is above that. I'll go there with you myself.
You'll stay right here.
Ask my daughter, Sofka. She'll show you where the supplies are prepared.
And what about that fifth house?
Nobody has lived there for years. The whole family died of the plague.
Fine. Now enough talk, peasant. Let's get to it. I want to be finished by nightfall. And you, lad, wait a mo.
What?
Come closer, so I don't have to yell. Now listen close, and remember what I say. First of all, I don't want to see you showing pity for those yokels. And second, I'm bloody well sure these peasant rats hid something somewhere.
Why would they risk it?
Oh, come on. I'd do exactly the same. Nobody wants to go hungry. Don't believe a word those stinking bastards say, and look through those houses of theirs from top to bottom to make sure they don't have something tucked away.
I understand.
They can be glad we're doing this the easy way, for now. If there's not enough food, they'll have me to answer to. So, food on the cart, all valuables and silver straight to me.
Maybe I should find a little post hole, and I should shoot him with a poisoned arrow.
Remélem találnak friss húst. Többet egy falat kutyát sem vagyok hajlandó lenyelni.
Really? Damn. I tried. Try again later. We'll keep moving around. If I take out a few of them, that'll be alright. That'll be helpful. Okay.
Don't worry,
Imsim says, my main quarrel with the film, so I assume you mean Avatar, especially when I saw the first one in 2009, was the idea of Jake Sully willingly giving up his humanity to become a Na'vi. I've heard the soul is tied to your human body, and moving the soul to another body is impossible, as it is in Avatar.
Because he's the only man in the village who doesn't
probably.
think only of himself. I just hope you don't have to pay for it.
See, here's the thing. I think that it is necessarily impossible, right? I think that you can't really do that, but if we are to sort of take the movie at face value, if you will, right? And if we assume that the rules of the world work in that way, maybe you can make some yada yada about the Avatar being a sufficiently similar simulacrum to his human body, and so it really is essentially the same human body, right, or something like that. And so it's a little bit more like resurrection or resuscitation rather than it being like reincarnation. Right, so it's something like that. Maybe.
Everything will turn out well, Mother. Don't worry.
Then again, I think it is probably impossible. But yeah, if that is the whole like, there is something interesting about that in that it's a parallel, I think, to a lot of instances that we see of what you would say technological replacement of the of parts of the human body. Right? And if it is possible, then straightforwardly, if it's actually possible, then well, maybe there's not something wrong with it, but it shouldn't be done flippantly. Then again, in the film, it's not exactly done flippantly. He dies, and so they bring him back in the Avatar body.
You're supposed to tell me where I can find the supplies for the king.
Where do you think? Right behind the door in the cottage. Everything's ready underneath the window. Don't worry, Ma.
Okay,
Pa will
well.
take care of us.
Why does Pa always have to deal with me?
Because he's the only man in the village
That still isn't enough.
only of himself.
I just hope he won't have to pay for it.
The good Lord wouldn't allow that. Pa is too kind of a man for that.
God's truth, Sofka. That's my point. He's too kind.
Come on now, Mother. That's not helping anything.
That's enough, right? You know, I also probably personally have enough money and enough food to supply this whole army. Probably. But who knows? don't know if I should be sniffing around in here, mostly because it was plague-ridden. But, you know. Some money. Like, this is obviously an important thing. 1 groschen. Never mind. Maybe not. Maybe it's not an important thing. Honestly, I'm deeply surprised that that wasn't a major thing that we needed to, you know. It's already almost nightfall. Poison apple, that's fine. Hold on a second.
I hope it's enough.
Youngster, where are...
I can apply this to some of that horse meat, can't I? There we go.
No supplies!
Yeah. Let's put this moonshine in there. I don't need schnapps. Why not?
I hope it's enough for you.
Not yet.
What will become of us if they take everything from us?
I'm here for the supplies.
When you pass through the gate to the yard, you'll see them on your right.
I hope so.
Okay. Aha. Yeah, let's leave that. Through the gate into the yard. What's he talking about? This? I hear someone in here. Hold on.
Send them to our hayloft. We'll wait for them there.
Vitek?
I won't get anything out of him in this state. Maybe I could do something to help him.
Suvka.
Not.
Let's take a look then. I reckon I won't be able to fix you up completely, but maybe at least enough to talk to you. I'll try to take your bandage off for a moment so I can take a look under it. I hope I'll be nimble enough. Now, careful.
A little bit difficult with all of the
Sticky with blood.
All the armor, but okay.
Ow.
Those are some deep wounds from a sword. I can take a look at those wounds now.
stinks. I reckon it's infected. It'll have to be cleaned before I dress it again. I'll have to clean the wounds, preferably with some strong spirits, and then rebandage
shoot.
them.
I shouldn't have given away the,
It's gonna
the
hurt,
schnapps.
so I should find something for the pain before that.
Oh, look,
Let
schnapps.
me in, Suvka. I won't let them take anything else.
That's not gonna help.
So what if they have weapons?
What do I have for painkiller? Marigolds,
More
I
of
guess?
Let's get to it. First, I'll give you something for the pain.
Oh, I've got a painkiller brew. It'll work.
A decoction for the pain. This should make you feel better. Now I'll clean the wound, if I have something to do it with.
Let's go with schnapps. Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
That should be enough.
Oh, he's not screaming. I'm honestly surprised.
Now I'll rebandage your wound.
Ow!
And that's that. That'll have to do. Hopefully I'll get something meaningful out of him now. Hey! Wake up!
It hurts.
Yeah, I bet.
What happened?
I was hoping you'd tell me. Who roughed you up like this?
Soldiers. I have to. Are you one of them?
Don't worry. I won't hurt you. I just treated you so you wouldn't die here. What soldiers are you talking about?
The
They
scouts.
came to take everything away from us. Like always. Sigismund's men.
You want a sword?
We were only defending ourselves.
What happened to you?
I tried to stop them. So they, wouldn't take anything more from us. So they wouldn't come back. So, we sent them away.
Where'd you send them?
Behind the hayloft. So we could...
Interesting, okay.
Why'd you send them there?
To stop it. Once and for all. We killed them. So they wouldn't ever come back.
Okay, reasonable, yeah.
Oh.
Good on you.
I should have listened to her.
Get some rest. I won't get anything more out of you now, anyway.
Okay. Behind the hayloft. What does he mean by the gate into the yard?
Have mercy on us sinners. Protect my son and the whole...
Well, where are your supplies for the king?
Right behind the door, leaning against the wall.
Okay.
Everything's ready to go.
What happened to that injured fellow?
He's my son. He was attacked by a group of cutthroats when he was returning from Kuttenberg.
I helped him. I redressed his wounds.
Thanks. Has he woken up yet? And did you speak to him?
He told me everything.
But he wouldn't listen to reason. He's stubborn, just like me. Please, try to understand. People here are beside themselves with fear. They're hungry and desperate. Normally, he wouldn't have done it. But he wanted to defend the village so we wouldn't all starve to death. Please, don't tell your commander. He'd kill us all.
Good. I'll think about it.
Please, have mercy.
Okay, yeah. Why would I? Behind the door. Oh, right here.
Supplies, ready for the king.
Who else will help our son?
I don't know.
Maybe I'll just put a bunch of the honey in.
Well, that's that.
Put my own stuff in. Why not? I have a bunch.
What's after? We won't survive the winter without food.
I'm collecting supplies for the king's men. Do you have them ready?
They're here, right next to the door to the cottage.
Very well.
Rob. What? Where next to the door? I'm not seeing it. Oh, does he mean right outside next to the door? Oh, yeah, right here. Okay.
There's a little bit here. It won't be enough, though.
Youngster, move your ass or you'll get naught to eat.
Yeah, gotcha. It was sheepskin. Hair pelts. Oh yeah, I have all of these valuables,
We'll make
don't
it
I?
through this.
Oh yeah, right there. Okay.
I'm really afraid it won't be enough.
So where's the hayloft? I want to find these bodies. I'm curious. Ooh. You know what? I do actually need those, so I'll just take those myself. A very impromptu alchemy setup. Let's see. I have read that, I think. Drop. gonna pause while I read that because you got a long thing here going, and I don't want to mess up my time in case this is timed. So Imsim says the great apostasy is a very old argument, often refuted with Matthew 16:18. I did find the argument about Daniel's vision about the statue interesting and how God's kingdom will never collapse. I assume you mean the Joe's argument, because if I recall, his interlocutor really didn't have much in terms of an argument involving the statue and Daniel, the prophecy. In fact, if I remember, this is actually one of the things that he was Joe was talking about in the sort of post debate breakdown with Cameron. How when his interlocutor, the Mormon apologist, who I don't remember his name, I apologize. When he was being cross-examined, he said in a lot of cases when Joe asked him, well, what are your thoughts on this or that? And in particular, when he asked about that prophecy in Daniel, he basically just said, oh, I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure. Which ordinarily feels like it would be a respectable kind of an answer, but in that case, it really, really, really came off like a dodge. It really did. But again, it also it speaks to a kind of weird and almost excessive intellectual humility, which is common to Mormon apologetics, I think, from what I've seen. Imsim says, further, I'm perplexed why Joseph Smith did not include the Book of Maccabees in his scriptures, since it talks about apostasy and falling away and doing work for the dead, but mainly through praying for dead souls. Well, because my best guess is he basically didn't know about it. Right? Joseph Smith remember, Mormonism is in particular it's not just a Christian heresy or a heresy derived from Christianity. It is a heresy derived from Protestantism, and especially First Great Awakening American Protestantism. And quite frankly, a lot of American Protestants at that time probably weren't even aware of a lot of I'm just going to broadly say Catholic stuff, which probably even includes the Deuterocanon. Like, I would not be all that surprised if I found out that he literally didn't know.
Fresh manure. No animals anywhere. More manure. Fresh.
This is the bodies, isn't it? The bodies are buried there, aren't they? Here, I guess. No, I don't need to sleep. Welcome back. I hope your cats are pleased with their wet food, Grace. Sword guard.
An empty stable. I wonder where the cows got to.
Cows are out there somewhere. Is that what they're hiding? Cows? But I can't get up there? This is interesting. Ah. Spices. And a lot of money. And a bunch of food. Yep, this is where they've been hiding everything, I see. Very, very sneaky. But I'm not going to mess with that at all.
Supplies. Not much here.
Okay.
I hope it's enough for you.
Let me just put a bunch of that Apodowitz mead in there, huh? I have a ton of it that I found a couple weeks ago. Oh, come on.
Keep looking, laddie. This isn't enough for us.
Your supplies, just as we promised.
Tűnés, most azonnal!
I want to see if there's any of the other humans who are just sort of wandering about that I can take out.
Come now.
This is I have a feeling this is probably going to go... This is probably going to turn into some actual combat at some point. Yeah, here we go. One dead. Really? There we go. Ba-ba-ba-ba. There we go. One down. Imsim said, the idea that LDS prophets since Smith have not translated a single piece of paper and only had revelations about stopping polygamy. Hold on, I lost my place. About stopping polygamy and anti-black restrictions were more about U.S. government pressure than genuine revelations. Well, yeah. Yeah. Catholics went to the grave for their beliefs. They did not change them when government persecution began. Mormons from the 1800s would see modern Mormons as apostates for abandoning racism and polygamy. Although Joseph Smith was not racist himself, his successor introduced those racist ideas. Was that Brigham Young? Or was that somebody else? Let's put that in there. Let's put vote. No, not that. And there we go.
That's that.
Any more? Any more of them wandering about? Making themselves vulnerable. Yeah, bring him in. Okay. Oh yeah, cool. Oh yeah, that's right. It said blacks were the descendants of Cain and are cursed. Right.
They look like hungry wolves.
I've seen some things. I've seen some big things about that. Interesting. Okay, so similar ideas were found in the written versions of Anne Catherine Emmerich. But the church has concluded her scribe inserted his own ideas into the visions, and deciphering truth from the 1800 ideas is tricky. Yeah. Common 19th century trope. Yeah. Honestly, a lot of Mormonism is just sort of common 19th century tropes. That's not that surprising, really. Okay. Hold on, are these arrows poisoned? Yes, they are. Wonder if I can kill the cumin. I doubt it. Not from here. It's a good vantage point. If an arrow flies out and kills the cumin, there's a really good chance that a bunch of the people will also die. So that's not good. Where's behind the hayloft? I do really want to find the dead bodies. I'm very curious about that. Oh, right here. This is right here, isn't it? Aha. Let's see. Yeah, that's a cesspile. That's not the hayloft. Over here, maybe?
These shields must have belonged to those dead soldiers.
I'll leave it here. We don't need that evidence. There we go. And so where are the dead soldiers?
There was a fight here. This is where those two must have died.
Yeah. Okay, so where's the blood go? There was only 2 of them, so... Okay, hold on. Here's more blood. But where's it go from here?
After what I saw, I'm not surprised he was bleeding so much.
Yeah, okay. So we headed in here.
That's a lot of blood. But they also could have killed him here.
Okay, so we're back to Vitek. That's where he went. What about the soldiers? You killed them, and then what? They're in the wagon? No. Where are the dead soldiers? A shield? Strange. Very strange, but okay. And here's where the missing cows are, or were. Dung. Hey, I'm gonna actually take a savior schnapps, just in case.
Is that enough yet?
Aye, good job, lad. They'll be jumping for joy back at camp.
Good news.
We can head back.
Good. Let's say our farewells and get going.
No one noticed the dead guy.
Are you satisfied?
You were lucky this time, peasant.
I'm glad to hear it. But don't bother coming here next time. We've got nothing left, and we'll likely starve to death.
Are you trying to make me cry? If nothing else, I'll come back to piss on your grave. Form up! We're heading back to camp. Home
Okay.
sweet home.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad then.
Sure.
It's not much, but at least folks don't look at you like you're a murderer here. Anyway, good work, lad. Here's your pay. Besides that, here's a bit on top as a share of the profit.
What profit?
All they want back at camp is a certain amount of grub. Anything else we can sell on the side. You found it, I sold it. We go half and half.
Thanks.
I'll definitely keep that. I'm not going to give it to the guy who is the guy who's doing the doing the wrongdoing, so to speak. Right. So I mean, realistically, ethically speaking, right, the harm is already done in a case like this, and so accepting payment for it after the fact is I would say entirely morally unproblematic, just because it's not even material participation after the fact. It's not material participation in wrongdoing. Oh yeah. Go find a bunch of food and reverse pickpocket back into the food stores. Well, I didn't touch any of their like hidden stuff, and I did put a bunch of my own food into the stuff, so it wasn't too bad. I also don't even know what town we were in. I'm genuinely not sure. Because it's not a Padowitz. That's abandoned. Miskovitz is too large. Suxdol is too large and has a castle. Might have been Visoka. Was it Visoka? I should have looked. No, it wasn't Visoka, because there was no church. Is it Horshan? It might have been Horshan. This looks right. Now, Horshan is hillier. Grund? No, I would have recognized Grund. What the heck town was that? Bohunowitz? Okay, I think it might have been Bohunowitz. Yeah, it looks like Bohunowitz. Oh. Plague Graves. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was the Plague House. Yeah, this was the Plague House. So yeah, no, it was Bohunowitz. You know what? Yeah, I'm about to leave anyway, so I'm gonna go head out. I'm gonna stop by Bohunowitz, and I'm gonna see if I can give some food back. Because why not? That'll be helpful, right? We've got some places to go and people to find. I also could secretly poison some food pots, but I did absolutely just drop one of those cumins. I'm gonna go look, and I'm gonna see if I can find the cumin body that I dropped here. Yeah, this is it. It was Bohunowitz. Oh, they took their stuff back in. Interesting. Or, I mean, of course they did. Why would they not? Hey. Excuse me. I'm trespassing. Okay, never mind. Well, the horses are still here. I wanted to just, talk. Oh, catchpole.
Get out of my sight!
What were you not doing here when there was a bunch of crazy soldiers coming through and ransacking the place anyway? I want to find where I left the body. Not in here, right? No, not in here. It was one of these barns. It was a hay barn. Hey, Sofka.
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Just, come to apologize. Give you some food, maybe? It's down here? Yeah, it was down here. Okay, it was down here. Yeah, because I killed him over here, and I left him in this barn. That's right. He's not there anymore. Interesting. Hey, Smell. No, not accepting apologies today. Alright, well, tried. What is this? Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see what this is about. What's going on here? Okay, fascinating. Why am I so dirty still? What is going on? Oh gosh. Ray says, okay, so far, because Mom came down for a day on the 21st, but I'm upset with Dad because I told him before I left to watch Mom's friend's cats for the week if he planned for the 25th to be an extra meal. As our full pit Christmas dinner is the 28th. Oh, right, because, oh yeah, you're talking about that, because your steps are just coming down. Right. Or up, at least you might say. Did you do that? No, of course not. You completely missed what I'd said. I'd come if something was happening before I left, because there's no concrete plan when I left last Friday. And he's saying I don't want to come when I didn't say that to begin with. Jeez. Yeah, that's things like this. When it comes to especially like holiday planning, is an excellent chance for people to be inconsiderate, I would say. What are these? Beehives. I do need a lot of honey. Always need a lot of honey. A lot of honey is highly desirable. So let's just quick travel to... Let's go to Opatowitz. And then we'll head east.
Go!
Mostly just kind of go through the woods and hope we don't hit anything, huh? There's the camp.
Quick! Go!
Skirt the edge of the camp. Head this way through the woods. Oof. Okay, we're fine. Woods are a little dense for this late at night, but it's alright. It's not too bad. Okay, so I will say, and Grace, you'll probably notice this pretty shortly in the first game, that this game, nighttime is not nearly as dark as the first game was. And it's really noticeable. It's honestly kind of disappointing. That was one of the coolest parts about the first game, is that if you're traveling at night, especially if you don't have a torch, you cannot see 3 feet in front of you. It's actually dark. It's actually dark. Which is really, really cool. Because it would be, right? There's no, like, basically well-lit night sky above you, such that, like, let's see. Look. Oh my gosh, look at that. If I put my torch out, I can basically just see. And it's not even like I have the brightness turned up on the game or anything.
Go.
This is, I believe, the roughly speaking, the developer intended brightness of this game. Because the assumption is, I guess, it's a full moon every night or something. I don't know. But it seems like it's... I mean, compare this to the first game. First game, if you go out at night, it's night. It is dark. Oh, soldier. Uh-oh. Looks like some loser got stung to death. Knocking over beehives. Well, I'll take all of the honey, regardless. $42! Ooh! Yeah. You didn't get any. You didn't get any honey. Gosh, what a loser. What a loser. Did they seriously get killed? Just outright killed by bees? Were they allergic and didn't know until it was too late? I do have to assume that that is something that probably relatively often, that happened relatively often in the pre-modern world. I have to assume that was relatively common in the pre-modern worlds. Is you don't realize that you're allergic to something and then you just die. Just suddenly die. Like, imagine not having any notion of a peanut allergy. And then just getting one shot by, you know, a peanut. Like, yeah, no, that is a plausible scenario as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so our actual quest is down here by Lota. So let's just fast travel to Lota. Yeah, are we on horseback? Yes, we are. Now let's fast travel to Lota. Real quick. There. On we go. Oh, I should have lit a torch. Oh well, it's fine. I'll be alright. Horse and a rider lighting on the road. An armed man is bending over them. Let's ride up to them. Hey.
Unless you want to end up the same way, keep going.
Say your prayers.
You're a dead man.
Ah, bastard.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Ow. dueling longsword. Okay, not bad, not bad. Anything that I actually want to keep? Walnuts, sure. Warlord badge. I have enough money. I can't carry any more junk. I may need to repair some of my stuff because he beat me up pretty good there. Yeah. Not that bad though. We're fine. Fine. Mostly fine. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're looking good. Dude, you okay? You're not. You're not alive. Thought maybe there was some helping him, but guess not. Butcher the horse, but no, it's not. Yeah, now let's just keep fast traveling, shall we? It's still quite a ways. Henry is getting quite hungry, though. Ironically, look at that. Nearly morning, but not quite. With blood.
This way's no good. I'll have to go around.
Interesting. I'm gonna wait until I get a little bit more hungry, then eat some of the honey.
A wagon in the proud colours. This must be the missing soldiers. I reckon they won't be too pleased to see me. I have to find the painted chest with the charter, and then make myself scarce.
I'm gonna go ahead and let's load up a bolt in case I see anybody. I mean, they're deserters. But they're deserting the bad guys, so, you know, it's maybe fine. Heater shield, night shield, a bunch of their stuff. Wow, this is all of their kit. But it's not what I'm looking for. Can I just... I can't even stealth kill them. onions. That's not helping me. Dry rack. Nice little ye olde dehydrator. Just a couple of dudes. Snoozing. Captain's mace. That's nice. Raven speak. Frog or Pavese? Frogger's Code of Frogger's Code. Okay. Maybe I'll take this. Or Tenderloin, I'll take that too. Roshan, why not? Roshan, whatever. I'll take that Frogger coat just in case. Yeah, no, there's just a couple of dudes being guys, guys being dudes. Load this crossbow back up, once again, just in case. I don't think they're going to want me. Here's the thing, I could relatively easily kill all of these guys, but why? I guess I have to talk to them first, don't I? Nah, Grace, look, here's the thing. Like, using the chat as a venting mechanism is perfectly fine. The only thing I would say is, like, don't... I mean, remember, it's public. I mean, that aside. But anything beyond that, anything beyond the fact of, well, maybe there's something you wouldn't want, you know, the internet to know, but beyond that, always welcome. I don't mind. Don't mind one bit. Alright, well... Hey.
Hey?
Hey.
What's that?
Hey.
What do you want, then?
I've only come for one document. That's all I want from you.
What fucking document?
You know what I'm talking about.
Hold on. You mean that parchment we were taking to Sedlats? Dobrodella. The fellow hopes to get his hands on something worth running off for. But all that's in the fucking chest is useless shit and some stupid fucking parchment. Hey, how come you know about it?
I found Mishek, and he told me everything.
Dobrodella. So he survived and sent you after us? That's not like him.
No, not after you. Just to get the charter. He said he can't go back to the camp without it.
Ah, I see. So, how shall we do this?
Why did you quit the army, anyway? I reckon that's a bit risky.
Unlike battling all the time, you mean? We were just fed up with it. Sleeping in a shitty tent, never getting a proper meal, and on top of that, all the slaughtering.
Yeah, okay.
What do you plan to do? You can't hide forever.
We'll take everything worth anything, hunt for something to eat, and take to the hills. Every man for himself. With a bit of luck, they'll forget about us in a month or two, and we'll be able to go back to Prague.
Well, all right then. I mean, maybe join up with the other side. That's an option. We'll take you. We're desperate.
There's no point dragging this out, is there? Just give me the charter, and I'll be on my way.
And you'll leave us be?
Yeah.
Go wherever you like. I just need the parchment.
All right. It's up
Why
in
not?
the loft, in the painted chest. You can take it. There's a ladder in the chamber. And you never saw us, right?
Right.
My respects.
In that case, I'll put my armor back on. clatter around all I like. Where's the painted chest?
Hey? Dobrodella! We've got a thief here! Ha!
Suck my cock!
That's not what I'm here for.
I'll rip your ass! Show what you're made of! Beat you to a bloody pulp fucker!
Really? We're doing this.
You are
All yours!
Fuck my balls!
What do you want?
Sorry, guys. I did not intend for this. Well, you know what? Yeah. Gonna reload a few minutes ago. I now know exactly what I need to do, or at least roughly, so I'm just gonna do that.
A wagon in the Prague colours. This must be the missing soldiers. I reckon they won't be too pleased to see me. I have to find a painted chest with the charter, and then make myself scarce.
I think I'm probably stealthy enough to just do this. Even in armor? I mean, yeah, I know it's really... I'm clanking around a whole bunch, but whatever. This loft? What loft were you talking about? And what painted chest? It's not this one. I'll take both of those, just in case. But no, it's not. Where's this damn painted chest? Oh. I'll just take it. I wasn't looking clearly, I guess. Guarded hose, soldier's saddle. Nice, but no. Lost charter, a bunch of groschen. Yeah, I'll leave them there, chalice. Let's see what happens if I talk to them now.
Go away.
No.
No thanks.
Okay, whatever. That's fine, I suppose. But as I said, yes, they're deserters, and that is, I'm torn on the general subject of desertion, frankly. It's on the one hand, right? Do they have an intrinsic obligation to obey the orders of King Sigismund? No, of course not. Clearly not, right? Otherwise, Henry would be clearly in the wrong here, which he's also not. Need my tailor's kits. There we go. Right, and yeah, no, Henry is not in the wrong for supporting Wenceslas over Sigismund. Clearly not. No, that's not a laundry pool. Okay. Right, so there is no intrinsic obligation in terms of loyalty to this or that particular lord who styles himself king. Right. So let's go down to Malashov. There's a quest tipster here, and this is that fortress. An interesting site. Yeah, why not? Let's go down to Malashov while we're down here. Why not? They don't like me there, I guess. Right. So on the one hand, right, there's no necessary obligation to sign on for an army like this. However, that also there can be a sort of voluntary obligation taken on. That is essentially to say, if they voluntarily signed up for the army in exchange for pay or whatever. And then they desert. They're essentially, to use sort of modern legal terms, they would be in violation of contract, and that is a kind of injustice, right? Maybe they're wrong in that way. However, maybe they signed up for something and they did not. Maybe what they signed up for was not what they're getting and what they're doing. Maybe they had a genuine change of heart. In which case, look. A contract without an exit clause is invalid because it essentially alienates your will, which is perverse, right? It's impossible to do justly, to alienate your will in that way, in that respect, right? So to sign on to a contract with no exit clause, in other words, no way to break the contract, to remove yourself from the contract, even at penalty, right? Even at agreed upon penalty, that contract becomes invalid, right? Because there needs to be a way, a reasonable way for you to violate or exit from the obligations of contract. And if there is no such exit clause, then the contract itself is a violation of one's sovereignty, if you want to think of it that way. It's an alienation of one's own will from itself, which is repugnant to human dignity, first of all, but then beyond that, simply repugnant to our capacity for choice. Traitor, but it's not open yet. Tavern, likewise not open yet. This looks like a place to stay. Maybe I should unlock this bed, huh? Good morning.
Respects.
Oh, okay. Frying rack. Now, all of that goes out the window. All of that, like that violation of contract issue goes out the window if they were pressed into service, which is, quite frankly, common. In a situation like this, if you do not have a genuine option, if you are compelled or coerced into a contract, you did not sign the contract. Right? The contract is once again void. And so escaping from pressed service is essentially the best form of self-defense. And by when I say the best form, I mean that in the sense that it is self-defense without needing to employ violence, particularly disproportionate violence. Okay. Oops, I'm not supposed to be back here, I guess.
You feel good.
Maybe I should just wait. Nice and full. I'll wait.
At your service, sir.
Can I spend the night here?
I don't know. This isn't an inn.
Well, no, but... No, but it's nice to have a bed I can
I'll
sleep in.
pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
But all I have is an old straw mattress, sir.
That's enough for me, and I'll pay you well. Agreed. I'll pay.
50
I hope that'll
groschen
be
is
enough.
Thanks. It was my pleasure to help you, sir.
What's new around here, innkeeper?
Try asking Hashtal. He's the groom at the Malashov stables. There's always something to do when animals are involved. Try and ask him.
Working with horses, eh?
Why not? Coin is coin, after all. And that's about it, lad.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
See you later.
Excuse me. Anyway, so yeah, these stables. Where are the stables? The baths. That's not the stables. Raider. It's not stables either. Where's the stables? Would that be this? Oh, it's this. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Alright, well let's have a bath, which will restore some of her energy too. It's a nice relax. Where's the
You wanted to speak to me.
Word has it that you've been wasting soap and perfume.
Hmm.
I can't keep buying more.
Excuse me.
What would you like?
I need to take a load off.
Certainly. We're open.
I need a hot bath and my clothing cleaned.
All right, but money up front.
16 groschen. It's
I'll
nothing.
gladly pay you.
Excellent. You'll find exactly what you're looking for in my bath.
Great.
I'm at your service, sir.
Thank you so much. Alright, on we go. There are pebbles.
Quick!
There's also a shrine on the way that we can stop at. Right up. Yeah. So, let's go that way. Can we get into Malashov Fortress? I don't think so. Interesting. I'm gonna look around and see if there's a secondary way in. I forget. There's maybe a Sally Gate or something. Because this is where Hans was held, right? If I remember right. Yeah, there's a bunch of Malashov soldiers dead. So yeah, that's not a good sign. Yeah, those were, what's his name's men, I assume. After the fortress was given over to its current inhabitant by Sigismund. Yeah. Yeah, this is in fact where Hans was held, where we broke into that one time. What if I can just shoot that guy? That won't get me in, though. Might be funny, but it won't get me in. Also, the chances of shooting a guy through an arrow loop like that are minimal. So, now let's move along.
Go!
What are you doing there? Human? Okay, buddy. What do you want?
Kettő az egy ellen!
Okay.
Kutyák! Nesze, te faszfej!
Bastard. Okay, okay.
Disznó kurva!
Were you just kind of hanging out there? That was weird. Lavish kaftan. Cool. But no. Some groschen. Pebbles. There you are. Hey, Pebbles. Good girl. I'm moving on.
Go.
Anyway, so on to what I was talking about with Imsimp, right? This the debates with the Mormon apologists that we were talking about. One of the things I found interesting about it is specifically in Trent's discussion. I found a little more interesting, I thought. Really. I need energy. Oh, getting a bath didn't refill my energy. Darn, that's unfortunate. Okay. Guess I'd need to bang, okay? But let's not.
Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Sure, I tell you, and you
silly
don't
doggy. Are you crazy? Why would I join
So
you in?
the when he was talking about
Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person I meet?
what was it? I'm trying to think of the precise example. Because he was talking about basically this this idea that he was trying to make the uncertainty claim. This idea that that we can't actually be completely certain about the claims of our own religious tradition, and because we can't be certain of that, that means we can't set up dichotomous claims, right? Between, right, to say that, for example, if Catholicism is true, then Mormonism is false, right? Something like that. And so that would be question begging, but it's not, right? It is that is essentially setting up a dichotomy, which is a true dichotomy. That's not a false dichotomy or anything. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely the case. It's just that you would need to provide reasons for thinking A rather than B, assuming that A and B are in fact contradictory, which in this case they are, right? Catholicism and Mormonism are mutually exclusive claims, or at least they contain mutually exclusive claims, right? So,
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
And so he was playing around with logic in this
kingdom
way.
come,
that is the other
thy will
apologist,
be
and he was
done,
doing it. I think he was doing
on
it
earth
generally
as
poorly.
it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread.
And then he would also
And
did
forgive
this
us our
thing where he was
as we forgive those
what
who
I would
trespass
describe as
against us.
conflating
And lead us not
epistemology
into
with metaphysics.
temptation,
He was
but
saying
deliver
essentially
us
that
from evil.
that because
Hail Mary, full of
because we
grace.
can't...
The Lord is with thee.
Oh, that's it. Now I
Blessed
remember.
art thou among
He was
women,
arguing that something
and
is
blessed
that an
is the
argument
fruit
is
of thy womb,
unsound
Jesus. Holy Mary,
because you cannot
pray for us
demonstrate
now and at the hour
the
of our
premises.
death. Amen.
Right? An argument is unsound because the premises are not proven. That you haven't proven the premises, and that's not what soundness means, like at all. Soundness has to do with truth, not about proof. It's about the metaphysical status of the claims being made, not the epistemological status of the claims being made. Now, if it's only about the epistemological status of the claims, then that's a different form of logic than ordinary sentential logic, which is what soundness is about. Soundness is about ordinary sentential logic, which is about truth claims rather than knowledge claims. Right. So again, he was basically putting forward this idea that an argument is unsound if it has an unproven premise, rather than saying an argument is unsound if it has a false premise, which is, that's actually what it means for something to be unsound. Right? Soundness means that an argument is formally valid, I don't know if that's the right form, and that it has all true premises. Whether those premises are or even can be proven is irrelevant, right, to the issue of soundness. And by conflating this metaphysical question with the epistemological question, what he winds up doing is sort of punting on the question of, well, can we know that our religious claims are true or not? And he tends to think, or he seems to think, and this, as far as I can see, seems to be a pretty common Mormon line of thinking, that we cannot be in any way, we cannot have anything like moral certainty with respect to any religious or theological claim.
I'm at your service. It happens.
Which
Which way
is,
you're going next time.
Good boy.
I don't know, yet more anathema, let's say.
What will it be?
Why the long face? Is that a horse pun? That's gotta be a horse pun.
Hey, Hashtal. Why the long face?
Cut the foolery, Henry. I'm in deep shit.
What happened?
Oh, no.
They stole von Bergoff's favourite. I'm a dead man.
You mean von Bergoff's horse?
No, his pig dog.
Eh?
Aye, his bloody horse. They stole von Bergoff's horse.
All right, I understand. But what about it? He doesn't deserve any better anyway.
Easy for you to say, but it all falls on my head. I'm the one responsible for these stables. Once it gets out that he's gone, I'll hang.
I'm sure it won't be so bad.
Oh, you're sure,
Maybe.
are you? I've got to find that horse.
Well, I'd like to help you, but chasing a horse around the countryside is more of a huntsman's job.
Henry,
It won't
you
be
are a
that
huntsman.
hard. I know where those bandits are camped. I caught them in the act of breaking into the stables and managed to snag one of them.
Oh, nice.
The others hightailed it with the horse.
And the one you caught snitched on the rest.
Well, at first he didn't want to, but after a little persuasion, he started singing.
Yeah, if we recall
While
from
he
the
was
first
still
game,
breathing, that is.
What? Henry,
It was an accident. I
Okay.
wanted to hand him over to the bailiff, but he was a sickly fella. I suppose I was too persuasive.
Well, thieving is a dangerous trade.
Keep it to yourself, all right? He may have been a thief, but I don't want no trouble. If you help me,
Reasonable.
I'll pay you well.
Okay.
Fine. So what did he tell you?
The woods are thick north of here. He said their camp is in the dry riverbed there. I reckon you'll have to look around a bit.
I'll see what I can do. But no promises.
Thanks, Henry, and God bless you.
All right. Yeah, let's go check it out, shall we? Okay, dry riverbed north of here. Let's go. Oh, that far north of here, huh? I didn't realize that's what you meant. Okay, fine. Let's go. That's quite the distance, ain't it?
Go!
Look at these boulders. I mean, look, okay, yeah. That is, I'm sure, a relatively normal thing in a lot of the world. But for me, as a Floridian, big ol' heckin' boulders just sitting around in the field, that's a really weird occurrence. Like, that is not a thing that you see around my neck of the woods. What the heck was that? It was just water, right? I didn't just hurt my poor horse, did I?
Quick!
Go across the fields. On we go.
Quick!
Hey. Huntsman.
My God, that looks like a bloody expensive horse.
Do you want to chat? No, you don't. Huh? Okay, well, that's fine. No, actually, Pebbles was not expensive at all. Just really well trained. A lot of dear effort went into making Pebbles my absolute best girl. Second best girl, Teresa's best girl. Let's not forget. There's the riverbed. It's not exactly a dry riverbed, is it? Oh, I see it. Yeah, there it is. There's the horse. I could just take. I could kill everyone here first. I think what I'm gonna do. Oh, there's a guy. Oh God, did I really miss him?
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit. You're finished, dung grubber. Show your stuff.
One down. Down. Down.
Fucking bastard! What do you want?
Oh, I think we're going to here. Torra! With me! Bandit! You hold on!
Another one down.
Show what here! Enough! I give up!
You do, huh?
Let me go, please.
Drop your weapon and leave.
Here you go. Now keep your word.
All right.
Run.
I hope I don't run into you again.
I hope so too. I'm just gonna drop it because I don't actually have any use for this whatsoever. Just, you know, I don't want you reaching for him.
Fuck this!
Some cheese! 26 nourishment, good lord.
Fuck this!
Okay, bye.
Fuck this! I'm not getting myself killed.
No, you're not. You're actually running away, doing the smart thing. I'll take some schnapps. 0.3 groschen. Walnuts. Keys. I'll take a sword guard. Why not? Maybe I'll make use of that eventually. Probably not. Apple, wine, Russian. My arrow. Mount the horse. I don't want to mount the horse. Pebbles will get jealous. Maybe I should just sleep here for a little bit, huh? Am I hungry? Not hungry at all. Tired, though. Henry, tired. Getting eepy. And now, let's be realistic. I'm also a little bit eepy in real life, too. Like I said, my Ben, the new baby, is not great at sleeping yet. So let's just have a nap, shall we? Just for a couple hours, just a few hours, just to take the edge off. Not very comfy. That's fine. Don't need to be that comfy. All right. Come on, Attila.
Quick. Quick.
Oh man, this horse, he does not have stamina. He does not have Pebbles level stamina. Not at all. Pathetic. And Von Berghoff's favorite horse too. Nah, come on.
Quick. Go!
Ooh, a nice fruit snack. So wait, hold on. When you say fruit snack, do you mean what is colloquially called a fruit snack in terms of like gummies? Like what children eat? By children, I mean my children. Or do you mean an actual persimmon?
Is this your first time riding a horse, you moron?
Yeah, sorry. Obviously. Hey there.
I've got good news.
I'm covered in blood.
Horse of yours.
I don't believe
Okay, literal
my
actual
eyes.
fruit. Okay, cool.
Henry,
Cool.
thank God! Von Berghoff was already looking for him. If not for you, he'd hang me by the balls from the tower.
Well, I'll do what I can.
And I appreciate it. Here's a little something for your trouble.
Ah, well, thanks.
And if you ever want to learn something about horses, stop by.
I will. Thanks.
I would love to. Can we talk now, or do I have to wait? I probably have to wait. I'm gonna wash all of the blood off of me first. How about that? All of this bandit blood. Hey, Hashtel.
What's new here at Malashov?
Oh, I can't.
Nothing much.
Train?
If you're looking for a job, try your luck elsewhere.
No, but thank you.
I'd like my horse bathed and its tack cleaned, please.
As you wish, but it will take some time.
200.
What if I offered you this much? It's just a horse washing. What would you say?
More. That works for me.
Here you go then.
Now then, where is...
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
You two can get going now.
Oh, Pebbles, you look fantastic. Gorgeous. Good girl. Alright, let's see what else we got. What's next? We're done in Malachal for now. We got all these quests to pick up in Kudenberg, but they're all stuff that I've already basically done. Devil's Den is the shooting contest thingy, which I wasn't really going to do. Yeah, we got to take the document to the commander. Yeah, that's our next thing. Let's do it. That's our next thing. But first, we'll stop on the way home, on the way there, not home, on the way back. Somewhere where we can have sleep. Shall we? Miskovitz? Do I have a bed in Miskovitz? No, I don't. No, I don't. Darn. Don't have a bed in Miskovitz. Do I have a bed in Visoka? I don't. Father Anthony. Oh, that guy. What about Father Anthony? New quest. You know what? Screw it. Let's go check the... Oh, no. It's the guy who wants us to steal something, isn't it? Okay. No. Suchtol. Suchtol. We don't have a bed here, do we? Either. Where is there somewhere we can sleep? I mean, Bohunovitz. Pachowski? No. West Tipster. Here. There's lodgings. My lodgings. I can't... There yet, can I? Yeah, let's just fast travel to Bilani. There might be somewhere to sleep there, I forget. If not, then I'll move along. Because I need to actually sleep the night somewhere, I think. Yeah, it's dark, alright. Yeah, it's nighttime. Yeah, there's an inn here. Tavern. Gotta assume I can sleep there, right?
What kind of pig was sitting here?
If this doesn't start to get interesting, I'm going to go somewhere else.
Hey.
Blessed evening to you. What's going on around here?
Never mind.
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a job, try your luck elsewhere.
I mean, no, but thank you.
Farewell.
God grant you health.
Yeah, no, I guess there's not somewhere to sleep here. What a shame. Just looking for wreaths. There's a wreath above a door. It means I could, in theory, sleep there. Let's drop, like, 100 groschen for her. There you go.
Oh, people, show mercy.
Oh,
Do a
him.
good deed,
Okay.
and God will repay you 100 times over.
Yeah, I just... Okay, guess not. I guess you don't want it. That's fine. Somebody will. Okay, let's ride off through the rain, huh? Which way? Gotta figure this out. I gotta go right. And right again. Hey, guy. Fisherman, huh?
Quick! Quick!
I've been waiting for you.
Really? We're doing this?
And you'll get another right away. Useless.
Come on, then!
I need a band-aid. Oh, I'm not bleeding. I just have a head injury. I was rather careless there, I guess. Alright, let's have some feel better juice, shall we? Okay. Heading the right way.
Go! Go!
Here we go. My room. Hooray. And my chest. Anything I need to put away in here? I don't think so. I think we're good. Capon's poaching kit. Good lord. Okay. Any of these I still need.
Nothing worth mentioning.
Well.
I'm throwing so well.
All these
I'll
don't
use
weigh
up my
much. I
luck
think they're
for a whole
fine.
week.
Let's sleep. Let's just sleep till morning, shall we?
Where's that beer?
Go poo mode and have some honey for breakfast. Right. Launch. Okay, let's get out of here, shall we? Move right along. There is a new quest somewhere right nearby, so let's see if we can find it. This isn't my room. This isn't the way down either. Where are we going to? Is there somebody in here? Not. Hi there.
Mein Gott, ist das Blut?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What's going on around here?
Well, I do not know. Aber was soll's. I have this problem with this one vagrant woman.
A woman, you say?
Yeah, das stimmt. A woman. She just showed up here and started making trouble for me.
Is she stealing, or what?
Nein, worse than that. My wife thinks I'm having an affair with her.
Oh boy.
And are you?
Nein, bitte nicht. Aber vielleicht.
Oh, well, good. Okay.
My old woman saw us talking by the hay bale and took it the wrong way.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
maybe it looked like I was feeling her up from a distance. Ich weiß es nicht.
Ah, I understand. So you want me to help you get rid of her?
Was? Nein. I mean, I do not know. Actually, just forget I said anything.
Are you sure?
Ja. Leave it be.
All right. Suit yourself.
If you're a good craftsman, try asking at the construction site. Krishan was looking for some laborers here recently.
And where might I find this?
Ist hier in the Lob. Zum Abschluss, it isn't easy. A bunch of black guards from the Hungarian camp. They rob and steal.
Oh.
Nothing sacred to...
I came across him.
Tja, und wer weiß, if they even buried the poor lad. Am besten, if you simply keep away.
I know who you're talking about, but...
Okay.
Because even though they are certainly deserters, möge Gott mit dir sein.
Alright, well, that's some things I can do. Some vagrant woman.
I'm sorry.
I think. Yep. Oh, wait. Is that the way out? Where's the way out?
I'm
Over
at
there.
your service, sir.
Over here. Okay, here we go. Now, where's this vagrant woman? It's not our friend, what's her name, is it? The bathhouse proprietress? Sorry for walking on the laundry, didn't mean to. Huh, okay. Never mind. Oh, there's an alchemy table here, and a drying rack. Fascinating. I didn't even know about that. Oh.
Great. Pissing down again.
Are you begging here?
No, I'm waiting here for my prince to come. He should be here any moment now with his entourage to take me away.
Well, lucky you.
Well, it's good you still have a sense of humor left.
Well, that's about all I have left. As you can see, I'm not exactly faring all that well lately.
Few people are these days. I'm Henry.
Margaret, wait, I know you. Of course. You helped me get out of that locked shed. Do you remember?
From a shed?
At the mill. You saved me from the miller.
That was you?
Her.
I didn't recognize you at all.
What a coincidence. It's a small world, isn't it?
She robbed him, didn't she?
Not a chance.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just now I know why you were locked up there. The miller told me what happened. How you robbed him there.
No.
That old man brought the catchpole, and they wanted to blame it all on me. If I hadn't have talked myself out of it, they might have even hanged me.
I'm really sorry about that, Henry. I apologize. I didn't want you to get into any trouble.
Oh, aye. You just used me so you could get away.
There was nothing else I could do. I had to rob him. Please, let me explain. I didn't do it for myself.
Let's hear it then. Why did you rob him?
Be the sob story.
I had a very good friend, Aneshka. We served together in that mill you saved me from, but then something horrible happened. The miller couldn't keep his hands off her, but she kept refusing him, except for one time. In short, that pig got her pregnant.
Well, that sometimes happens in secluded places like that.
It does, and people are usually happy to have a child. But the miller got really bloody angry. He said he's not going to support another hungry mouth, and he drove Aneshka out of the mill, even though she was with child.
Sounds like a real bastard.
The poor girl had nowhere to go.
If you're telling the truth.
So she slept in the woods. I tried to help her. I brought her food, but it was clear we couldn't go on like that. So we came up with a plan. I'd flee the mill and follow her, and on the way, I'd take the miller's coin. But he caught me.
And I was daft enough to help you get away.
I'm sorry I lied to you, but there was no time to explain it.
All right, then you took the coin to Aneshka. But I still don't understand why you're begging here. Where's the money? Where's Aneshka?
They're both gone. This gang attacked me on the way. They took everything I had, and I don't remember much after that. But I woke up in an old herbalist's home. That kind soul saved me
Been there,
and
I
helped me
suppose.
get back on my feet. It took weeks.
It's a good thing we have those herbalists. Something similar happened to me. And Aneshka?
I don't know where she is. I couldn't find her where she used to sleep. I have to find a proper pile of coin, and I'll go and look for her.
Maybe
I'm fond
I'll
of her,
go and look for her.
and I don't want her to have to raise that child herself.
Well, that'll be hard. I've never met anybody who made such a pile by begging.
It's the best I can do by myself. But now that you're here, maybe you could help me. I might just know where to find
boy.
such a sum, and you could make some coin too.
Well, wouldn't it be better if you found some job? It'd certainly bring you more than these alms.
Do you think I haven't tried? But things always end up the same. I didn't exactly endear myself to the master of the house, so he beat me and threw me out. So if I have to choose between going to whore myself in some baths, being beaten up, or begging for alms, I'll take the alms.
Fine, but you also gave the very distinct impression that you were quite prone to sleeping with the master of the house. So there's that. I'm not inclined to trust this woman. Not really.
What's your plan?
At this point.
I want to rob a certain merchant in Kuttenberg. I can't
great.
sleep when I think about what he did and how he got away with it.
Can't you give the thieving a rest?
If you knew what he did, you wouldn't be so hard on me. The bastard doesn't deserve anything less.
How about I
Go on,
give
then.
you 2,000 groschen
What
to
did he
not
do?
do that?
He poisoned his wife to marry a younger woman and get her fat dowry. And no one will ever be able to prove it, and he'll never face punishment because no one knows about it. Except me. But we can hoodwink him together, so he'll be happy to pay us. If you throw your lot in with me, I'll explain everything to you.
How do you know he killed someone?
Because he got that deadly poison he gave her to drink from that herbalist who was taking care of me. He just strolled in there one day and threatened to burn the hut down with us in it if she wouldn't make one for him. What could the poor woman do?
Have I ever played the board game Hero Quest? Yeah, a long time ago. More so, honestly, more so I've used the figures and terrain for D&D. Most of these, I just really like hex grids.
What poison was it? Every healer can tell when someone's been poisoned.
Not with this one. That's what made it so clever.
Where's
I don't
this
know what
herbalist?
it's called, but she said there aren't many people who know how to brew it. The herbalist told me she made it weaker on purpose, but it still was enough to kill that woman.
Well, you'll have to give me a better idea of your plan before I agree to anything. What do you want to do?
He killed her for money, so I want to steal it from him. Just like every bloke, he's a whoremonger and his new wife found out about it. Now I've heard she's made his life a living hell, so he won't even say a word to another woman. And we'll make use of that. I'll go to him and tell him I'm expecting his child. And he'll be glad to pay, so I'll disappear and won't destroy his marriage and his reputation.
You slept with him?
Not a chance. I'd rather die a virgin than have anything to do with such a beast.
Then how do you want to convince him you're expecting his child?
That's where you come in. I've heard there's some decoction or potion that puts a person to sleep.
Oh, come on.
We'll pour it in his drink and make it look like he got drunk and I spent a passionate night with him. He won't remember anything, and what's more, he won't want any trouble at home.
You know what?
Listen, I've been through a
No.
lot, and this is the craziest plan I've ever heard. In the best case, they'll catch you. In the worst case, they'll right out kill you. I'll give you the money you need. And give my greetings to Aneshka and the baby.
My God, are you serious? May God pay you back 1,000 times, Henry. I knew you were a fellow with a golden heart.
This is a swindle. This is
Thank
absolutely
you.
a swindle. But if
You've
it gets her to
saved
not
2
do
girls
this,
and 1 child from
fine.
a life of poverty.
sounds like a whole lot of Fifth Commandment breaking. Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? And now look, she got the 1,000 groschen. Now she's literally running away. I'm gonna follow her. Ninth 2. Yeah, so I would say covetousness, but then I would also say that there was a great deal of lying, of bearing false witness here. Some of that too. And also presumably some murder, it would seem. Where you going, Margaret? Hey, I'm following along just in case you need the extra help, you know. Or just in case you're swindling me. That's also possible. And, you know, you're just some girl who has 1,000 groschen in her pocket. So, it might be dangerous out here. So it might help to have a knight in shining armor following you around anyway. Assuming you are telling the truth. It's a huge assumption, but, you know. Possible, I suppose. Albeit unlikely. Himzimp, I missed it. What exactly was I smirking at? And I have a I have a particular characteristic evil smirk? I wasn't quite aware. Oh, using, quote, abusing HeroQuest figures and miniatures for D&D. It's not abusing them. It is using them for a tabletop board game that is more or less or very close to their intended use. So there you go. It's close enough. There's nothing abusive. There's nothing abusive about that, I don't think. It's of course not the only board game that I and a lot of friends of mine have used for impromptu D&D figures. Because I will say, actual proper D&D figurines are gratuitously expensive. Like more than Warhammer figures, kind of thing. Imsip asks, can Henry romance NPCs in this game? Yes. Several. There was the one who we almost accidentally romanced, the one who was just basically trying to take advantage of him in Nebuchadnezzar Fortress. There is you can romance Catherine, the woman posing as a bath wench in the army camp right now, the spy basically. You can romance her. You can romance Clara, I think her name is Clara, the daughter of the noble we've been helping. I think those are probably the only major ones. Have I found a wench worthy to birth Henry's seed? Yeah, Teresa. He is absolutely loyal to the woman who he and her mutually saved each other's lives at the end of at the sacking of Skalitz back in the first game. But yeah, they were basically together through the first game. And there is, in fact, a sort of secret ending to this game, where if you say you plan to settle down at the end of the game when you're talking with your father, with Sir Radzig, and you haven't romanced or slept with anybody else, there's a little ending where you meet back up with Teresa. So we will see that. There is, as far as I know, there is not a wedding, even with Clara, who is noble. Is her name Clara? I think it's Clara. Where are you going? Running the whole way. I don't know if I could run this far. I mean, yeah, I probably could, but he's really going. I'll say though, I don't quite believe she can run this far. Like looking at her physique and her form of how she's running, it does not. She does not strike me as being in all that good of shape, capable of running like this. But maybe kind of excessive. Imsip asks, is it true that back in the day there was no wedding ceremony in the Middle Ages? People just said they were married and began living together. I heard from a Knights of Columbus I knew in college. No, that's not true at all. Marriage was absolutely a sacrament, and it was typically a large community affair. Now, there might not have been a great big wedding banquet, just because a lot of people couldn't afford such things, but there certainly would be a community affair. Oh, friend in college whose wedding I attended. He was cohabiting despite being a tradcath. They went to Latin Mass together. Okay, so that's what's called an excuse. That is an excuse. That is what is all too common when people deviate from... People come up with excuses to deviate from norms. Right? This is exactly like people who oh, I've been questioning my faith lately, which really translates to, I want to move in with my girlfriend. Right? Or I have same-sex attraction and want to come out as gay, or whatever. It's pelvic issues that are disguised by usually dishonest academic questions and troubles with religious faith. Okay, look, yes, I'm aware of that, but I know I don't have necessarily room to talk, but like, well, no, my point is, right, with respect to this, that he is using this as an excuse, right? He's using the excuse of, hey, this is how people did it in the Middle Ages, even though they didn't, as an excuse to do something that he ought to know is wrong, right? Now, to be fair, like, I only relatively later got more serious with in my faith as we basically. No, exactly. Yes, do as I say, not as I do is perfectly legitimate, right? I, like most people, including ethicists, I've not lived a perfect life by any stretch of the imagination. I've done plenty of things that I ought not to have over the course of many, many years. So yeah, so follow my advice, not necessarily my life.
I have to go back.
What? What? She ran off the map? That's a thing? She literally just ran off the map. Wow. That was a tremendous waste of time.
You're always welcome here.
I'm glad I'm always welcome here. Kim Sim said that I didn't buy it, but I wondered if there was some vague historical precedent for what he was saying. He was divorced a year later. Yeah, as far as I know, there is no real precedent for that. Not certainly not widespread, and not in non-emergency cases. Like, there might have been emergency cases where there was not a chance for a proper sacramental wedding, but Imsim says, I'm a sinner, but I strive to do better. Live in a state of grace constantly. Thank God the confessional is available to us. Well, amen. I ought to go more than I do, frankly, but again, avail yourself of confession whenever you can. Speaking of, the other thing related to that, right, is that
I believe in God,
a colleague of mine, an old professor of mine, I greatly respect. He's actually
and in Jesus Christ,
the guy who got me into philosophy as
by the Holy Spirit,
as an academic discipline
of the
as a
Virgin
career,
Mary.
really.
He suffered under Pontius
He did
Pilate,
he did a study
crucified, died,
years ago now,
buried.
trying to find out whether at a very
third day he
mundane
rose
level,
again.
not in terms of like big moral
He
issues,
ascended
but at a
into
very
heaven,
mundane level in terms of
and is seated at the right hand of
small
God the
scale
Father
supererogatory
Almighty.
goods, whether
He will
ethicists,
come
like
again
professional
to judge the
ethicists,
living
people who
and
do
the dead.
who
I
study
believe in the
ethics for a
Holy
living,
Spirit,
whether we
the
are
Holy
actually
Catholic
any
Church,
better
the
than
communion of saints,
our peers.
the forgiveness of
And
sins,
it turns out, no, we're not.
resurrection of the body, and life
No,
everlasting. Amen.
And this really just tracks back to Aristotle, right? Aristotle pointed this out, and this has been a sort of well-known traditional, well-known fact about the study of ethics, that for all of Western history, that the study of ethics is not the same as the capacity to be ethical, right? Like, you can know what the right thing to do is and not do it. You can even study it carefully, extensively, and then still not do it. That's absolutely a thing that you can do, and in fact, lots and lots and lots of people, in fact, do. Imsim says, speaking of, scene of an ambush, huh? Yeah, let's see. Bandits. I will, what's the origin of the Apostles' Creed? Imsim asks. The name that comes from the Apostles, wrote it down. Did it pre-exist the Nicene Creed?
No one talks to me like that.
Fuck you, whoreson!
Yeah, I don't actually know exactly who wrote it down, but it does predate the Nicene Creed. Come on, bring it.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
No. One down.
Show your stuff!
That is an interesting question. I don't know exactly the origin of like who specifically wrote down the Apostles' Creed. Like I said, I do know that it does, in fact, predate the Nicene Creed, and therefore I know it predates the Council of Nicaea. But again, it's not in Scripture. The Mormons are right about that, at least. Is nice, actually. Not as nice as what I got, though. Walnuts, Groshen. This poor guy. Yeah, I know the Mormons use the fact that the creeds, in general, were a sort of historical development as an argument against Christianity. What they call creedal Christianity. Nest, huh? Where'd it go? Oh, rolling away! Oh, sword guard. Fascinating. Birds found it. Yeah, I even would go so far as to say that not only is the Apostles' Creed and even the Nicene Creed sort of fundamental to Christianity, I would go so far as to say the Athanasian Creed. Now, we can quibble about the Filioque, blah, 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 fine, whatever. Maybe that's questionable. Or at least you believe the substance of it, which, quite frankly, even Orthodox believe the substance of the Filioque. They just deny the language for political reasons. Don't let them hear me say that. But, in any case, though, it's... I'm guessing are there more baddies in the Potowitz for us to go beat up? That'd be nice. No, there's no one here. We killed them too many times. We killed them far too hard. Oh wait, no we didn't.
Now you're going to get it.
Oh, we got it.
Like that, eh? Come on, then. I'll rip your heart out. Take it home. Show your stuff. Ah! What do you want?
I know it is spoiled. Awful.
Show your stuff. Take that. I'll rip your arse open.
Oh, there's more of them behind me. That's not
See
good.
that one coming, eh? Come on then.
Oh shit. This is very bad. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine now.
Show your stuff. Fuck yourself. I've been waiting for you. Take that! I want to try me.
Come on.
Show your stuff! Victory or death! I'm a
One dead. Excellent.
Come on, then!
Another one dead.
But they'll cry hunt!
Another one.
Show what you're made of.
All right. Well. I'll take the dried perch, why not? A little extra money won't hurt. Or a little extra food, I mean. Oh, whoops. Pancakes will go bad. Looted you. Could use some bandages. I missed him. That's fine. Try again. Really? Really?
I'm gonna bash your face in!
Oh, right in his chest.
Come and help her! Oh, my stomach! I must have food poisoning! Not tough enough on your own? Mercy!
Mercy, leave me. Yeah. I'll take my arrows back. Alright, so, hold on now. So, going back a little bit, Henry says I have... Or, Himsim, not Henry. Henry's quite hungry. Himsim says, I've had the recent epiphany that every language, regardless of culture or exposure to Christianity, is meant to praise God. There's something satisfying about hearing chants and prayers in Arabic, or any other language from a non-predominant Christian culture. Oh, there you are. Hello.
Alert!
Hello. Oh, we got your shield, huh?
Fucking cowards!
Okay. Well, come on. Down you go. Got him. Right in the neck. Oh, that's just delightful. Travel boots. Those are nice. I'll take them. They might be better than my quiet shoes or whatever. Anybody else in here? So I will say we do have to be careful about that. Right? Careful about saying that this or that language was made to praise God. Language per se is, yes, indeed, I agree. But this or that language, this or that human artifact, which languages are human artifacts, right? May not be, in particular. But human artifacts do, in fact, have extrinsic ends. Ends which are imposed upon them by their human creators. Which does, of course, mean that, that they aren't necessarily there for their intrinsic ends. You look tired.
I knew it was spoiled. I feel awful. Ha!
There we go. Tim says further, oh, you have some hot takes, peculiar opinions. This is on the apparition of Guadalupe. I believe wholeheartedly in the Marian apparition of Guadalupe. I believe the tilma to be authentic, and Juan Diego, isn't it Juan Diego? Or is that just a typo? To be a mystic or receive visions from the Blessed Mother. Though it isn't my preferred Marian devotion, despite my cultural background, I lean more towards Fatima and Lourdes, mainly since my mother's name is Maria de Lourdes, or Maria of Lourdes in English. Lourdes? All language's true purpose is to praise God regards to culture. Yeah, yes, objectively, but and intrinsically, but again, extrinsically, right? Human artifacts have extrinsic ends, that for which they are in fact made, rather than that for which they are naturally inclined, right? Those can in fact be different things. Nothing of interest, really. I mean, I've already looted the living heck out of Padowitz, so maybe I don't need to. Juan Diego, yeah. Okay, typo, yeah, I thought so. Now, also, unrelated note, I kind of want one of these little kidney bags. They're really cool. They're a great little belt pouch for Bob. They're very distinctively medieval as well. But I like them. They're usually like soft leather, which is a nice bag material, really. Really like them. I looted this guy already, right? Yeah. All right, we have once again slaughtered a division of an army, essentially. Henry is a monster. Inflict terror upon everyone. Who? Who's looking for what? Someone's looking for me? Ah. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Where did they... Did they just respawn? They hit him? There, I hit him. Oh, yeah, right in the kidney. Oh, geez, there's more. Where are these guys coming from? They just respawned, huh? Oh, jeez.
Useless. You want to try me?
Bring it.
I'm all yours.
Okay, another one dead. They respawn at dawn, I guess. Okay, let's get that bandage, huh? That's better. Anything worth taking? Not really. Next guy. Well, nuts. Sim says it's always just been weird since Our Lady of Guadalupe is such a big deal where I live. I just felt like it was overdone, constantly being bombarded with it. I believe in it and will have my own image of her in my house, but shoot this guy right in the arm.
Attack! Come and help us! Mercy, leave me.
Nah, poison got him. We're bleeding. Don't know. Nice, nice. I do have a bit of a devotion to Our Lady of Lords, if for no other reason than my parish growing up was Our Lady of Lords. But really, did I just miss him, or did I get him in the thigh? I hope I got him in the thigh.
We're under attack! Ganging up on one man?
Ganging up? There's one of me. Really?
You
That'll work. Just, you know, blurry. Oh, hey. There you are. Hi, Betty. Give you a little posy on.
Oh. Enough!
No. I'm going Leanne mode here in terms of surrender.
Not tough enough on your own? Wanker!
Ooh, a king. Ooh. I missed it. Darn. Okay, let's try again. Come on. Good dodge. Gosh, yeah, I'm sure it must be great to be openly practicing the faith again. Yeah, absolutely. Is that everybody? Did we kill them all again? I have to wonder. I bet Henry could just waltz into the army camp and kill most of them. I really do think that there's a real chance that Henry could just do it. I think we are going to call it a night there, though. Once we're out of here, once we're getting close to the camp. What can I do about this unknown potion? What can I do about this head injury? Anything? Anything? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. Not much I can do about it, really, it would seem. Ooh, my armor's all beat up, though. I don't have enough? Do I have armorer's kits on here? I don't, do I? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, okay, I do. That's good. Because I need them pretty badly. Jeez. Alright, excellent. Okay, need help with the cat did cat things. Oh no. Okay, well. I suppose now is a good enough time to call it. So, thank you guys for joining me. I had a wonderful time. It was fun. Didn't manage to fall asleep on stream. That's good. So, obviously we're not going to be streaming on Thursday. So you guys have a wonderful Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys back next week for the Christmas season. Keep an eye out for my stupid little podcast. We'll see if I have time to record some audio stuff for that. In any case, have a wonderful Christmas, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Have a good week. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys next time. Remember, don't be safe. Be well. More importantly, be good. Bye, folks.